Okay, it's a little bit dark. It's right now is almost 10 o'clock, and I did all evaluation since the first March. Hasn't even started it, and I just want to check up that how I am doing with it, and thought about one of this idea that how I would and how I live and execute that. The reason why I'm posting this and the reason why I'm doing this, because I have figured out myself that before I even become that person, before I was even a happy person, I just knew the fact that being happy is just starting from the gratitude, and I was keep talking about that gratitude all the time. But along the way, I was not good enough, or I was young, or like whatever the reason was, I was weak. Let me tell you that. I was weak to drive through the mindset that I truly believed, but didn't know. I really didn't know. And many people told me that, no, you're not, like, you, like, it literally just basically the idea was like negative. And they tried to drag me down, and I was dragged down, honestly, confession. And now I know I went cocoon, like I literally went in cave, and I lived through my hustles, and I go through this in a whole path of thinking, and went to the darkest place ever that I can think of, and did not talk to anyone but God, and figuring out why and how I will live rest of my life. And every single time whenever I do that, it just brings me up the idea how much God loves me and how much God loves you, and that is the basic fundamental thing. And underneath it, if we do not cover with the coated with the God's love, then we're all sinners. And especially, I don't know about you, but I am the sinner of the sinner. I still curse sometimes when I get pissed off, and I do say that F off. So in things that nature, the reason why I am doing all those stuff, I know what my principle is. I know where I'm going. I know how I do. But even though I know how I would do and how I do it, just time to time I need to I need to take a time off to think, evaluate, being 100% honest. And if things in the nature, I have 5 principles that I go through. If that is not doing the right thing, then I go evaluate and change it, modify it, and what went well, what went bad, what part that I need to improve. That's how I improve myself little by little. And I try not to miss a day, but sometimes I just get passed out by just doing the old daily work, or reading the books, writing, reading, taking pictures, taking videos, and running, workout, and just work, just literally go through the whole thing together. But then I always know that, okay, this is the part that I need to always keep in principle with, which is, to me, always keep all my principles, all my based condition, I give the whole foundation to God, and from there I execute, and from there I think, from there I do everything. And sometimes I fail, sometimes I do make a mistake, sometimes because of that old reason, because of all of that, that's how I actually learn from it, through my failure. And I just knowing the fact that I am not perfect, and I'm still learning through, and I'm still going through like this way, but the 5 principles that I have, that helps me a lot along the way, what I need to focus on, what I need to execute, understand throughout my life. So simply, I go by First, spiritually. Second, mentally. And third, physically. Whew. And fourth, financially. And fifth, socially. Now I added one more thing, which is materialistic things. But those are the things that I am now really willing to focusing on, because that part is actually taken care of by if I focus on the right thing, always on the right thing, and doing the right thing all the time. So with that saying, that's something that I would like to share with you guys, and that's the reason why I'm recording this. That's the reason why I am posting every single thing that I'm doing per project, and I'm willing to do something more. All right.